Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys here on location at Anime Midwest in Rosemont, Illinois. And I'm here with none other than Luci Christian herself. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well. Very well. Yes, I'm so stoked to be here. It has been an awesome weekend so far.
Yeah, it's been crazy. So much fun. All the food. Oh my gosh. Way better than where I eat at home.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. And we want to ask you some questions. What was it like performing on Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
Oh my gosh. Well, who knew? I didn't know what I was getting into when I read for Hestia, I don't think. But as the series started going along, we just had more and more fun with her. The people that wrote that show wrote such a great script, and they made Hestia, I think, even more fun. You know, as a goddess, I think it's so fun when you have these people with so much power, and you give them really wonderful human foibles. And, you know, God love her, she doesn't suffer from low self-esteem. But I really love how she's allowed to be so many different things in that show.
Adds a lot more character to her, like more variety to her character.
Totally, totally. I mean, no more, we didn't add anything to her costuming. But to her character, spades, man. It's just character in spades. Not much clothing.
Another show that was really fun to watch is what was it like working on My Hero Academia?
Oh my gosh. My Hero is probably the best time I have right now recording. It's so great. Every character is so wonderful, and different voice actors are getting to use so many different tricks, you know, to help make these people memorable. And Ochako is just the best. She's the best girl. She has so much heart, and she's drawn just wonderfully. I think she gets to do so many fun things in this show. That is a joy. That show is a joy.
Oh yeah, definitely. And another show that's recently come out that the fans have been really having fun with, as well as like working on School Live.
School Live. Well, that show I think is awesome because it catches you by surprise. I don't think everybody knows what that's about going into it, and you kind of think, oh, this is a schoolgirl show, and then it takes a turn. It takes a pretty dramatic turn. I really enjoyed that, and I like it because my character is so motherly in the show. You know, the choices she makes to just kind of keep everything on the tracks and going, I really sort of relate to that. I've enjoyed that show a lot. The end, somewhere close to the end, when something happens at a certain mall, it's hard. Like, that was hard to record and watch.
Yeah, definitely. That's how they say about the good stories. They always have a good twist.
Yes.
And another show that has also recently come out in the last few months was like working on Chivalry of a Failed Knight.
Oh my gosh. Chivalry of a Failed Knight was great. I really enjoyed that. And Clint plays Iki, and he does such a gorgeous job. And I think playing somebody like Stella, she's so powerful. And managing that and learning how to be her whole self, and it's drawn so wonderfully. Her story is just so great, and I think the love story in that between she and Iki is so good. Like, it's a good coming together, you know. It felt right. It felt really right.
Yeah, and another one of my personal favorites. What was it like working on Parasite?
Oh my gosh. So Parasite was exciting. It was just exciting to be a part of. The animation is so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And I haven't done a lot of gory stuff.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, I guess I have, but nothing like that. I can't remember doing anything really like that. And I find that particular show is just so, was so exciting for all of us to work on, because our director, Kyle Jones, took such great care of it. And sometimes now, with how fast everything goes, titles sometimes don't get the treatment you wish they did, but that show did. It got a lot of love put into it and a lot of care. Yeah,
because I just know through Sentai, man, you guys are just, they go flying out fast.
Oh my gosh, we're very fast.
It's crazy. It's
very fast.
Yep. Another show that was a lot of fun to watch. What was it like working on Super Sonico?
Super Sonico! Well, that was a blast because we knew that Jessica Negri was gonna
Negri.
Negri, thank you, was coming in to play Sonico, and so we were asked, me and Monica.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle was like, "You three need to be
In sync.
in sync." And I've worked with Monica. Neither one of us really knew Jessica, but I've worked with Monica for enough years that it would date us.
Yeah.
And so we knew, like, she came in and recorded all of her stuff, like, in one day. And she was already in there when I went in to record. So we played off each other really well and I think Jessica came in after us.
Okay.
So we had that there for her. But we had a blast because we know each other and our voices have worked together for so long.
Yeah, I was to say at least 15, 20 years.
Yes. So, and now that she lives up in Dallas and I'm still in Houston, we don't get to play quite as much as we used to. So it was a blast. We both felt really lucky to be a part of that title.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because in another classic series, what was it like working on Clannad?
Well, Clannad, Clannad is one of those things that when we were recording it, I had no idea of what it would be. But like here at this convention, I've had two people come up to me and start crying while telling me that they also are sick and that this show has touched them in some way and made life easier for them. And, I love that anime does that it can be so many different things for so many people. And that show in particular has a sweetness about it that you do not find often.
Oh no, it's a major heart puller.
It's so sweet. And David Matranga and I were talking about, we have no idea why we haven't gotten together and tried to do like a Clannad panel at conventions, because it's such a popular show and it would be nice to give the fans some time to give it some love,
Oh yeah. And one show that I just recently finished a few months ago, what was it like working on Bodacious Space Pirates?
Bodacious.
The title doesn't mean everything.
But they are bodacious. Bodacious Space Pirates. That was really fun, but I'll tell you, I remember that also as being a real challenge. I was really sick during that time, and we had very tight deadlines. But Chris Ayers was at the helm. Space Pirate. He was at the helm of that show, and he is like the director that you can trust 100%. And when I would come in, he just guided me, especially when I wasn't feeling well. That's what I remember about that show is there was this part I wasn't feeling well, and I had no idea what my performance was. And he was like, "Honey, I would tell you. Listen to me. Don't worry about it." And I've got you. But I love that show. Getting to be a part of so many different kinds of stories is the best kind of challenge and honor for me.
Oh yeah. And also a really fun series to watch. What was it like working on Kill Me Baby?
Kill Me Baby was hard. It was hard. I know. So, because those more like even-keeled characters, sort of the deadpan characters, I've never actually played one of those until that show. And Stephen Foster hired me specifically. He said, "I don't think you've ever done this." And he's right, it threw me a curveball. It was so much fun, though. And Hillary Haig is hilarious. You can't help, but especially if she has recorded first, you want that because she's naturally hysterical. Her voice is ungodly. It's like kind of like Sandy Fox. Like they have these voices that are made for animation, and it was a gift to try to be the straight man to Hillary Haig in that show. That was a tremendous challenge, but I was glad I was put up to it.
Yep, and then another show that our friend Blake Shepard has been working on, known as Robot Girl. What was it like working on that as of late?
So that is kind of new, and I think Robot Girl is still on Patreon. If you want to go, you can donate, and Blake will send you stuff. He'll sign it. We'll all thank you. It's a wonderful thing that he's made. And I don't know if people knew. Maybe people just knew he was a voice actor. But he's a creator. He's an animator. He's the best guy. Super, super cool. And I get to play the title character. And it's fantastic. Like, it's just fun. And he loves animation. And it's a celebration.
Yeah.
You know, it's a celebration of anime and all of it. And it's so much fun. So please support it, because I would love to see something great happen for that little show and for him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's worthy. It's
'Cause
worthy.
It's not every day you see an actor create their own show. It's like
Yeah.
you don't see that every day.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yep. And for our for our fans and viewers tuning in, is there any social media like Facebook or Twitter that they can get a hold of?
I am. On Facebook, I feel like kind of an old person because I just do, it's like for my grandmas and stuff like that. But on Instagram, I am Lou Bells. That's LOUBELLZ. Lou Bells is what I am on Instagram. And on Twitter, I am Lucy Loves Mike. LUCI Loves, LOVES, MIC. Like microphone.
Yeah.
Super smart. Also, my husband's name is Michael, so it's kind of funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And I have a little website. It's lucichristian.com. That's it.
Yeah, and is there anything that's coming out recently or will be coming out soon that you can plug in with our viewers at this time?
Well, I know that Food Wars was announced at Anime Expo, and I am Yuki in Food Wars, and that is some funny stuff. That's a really, really funny show. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about anything else, but I do have other things on audible.com. I do audiobooks, so if you would like to hear me read an entire book, you're welcome to go check out my titles there. And what's kind of funny is I'm having a little commercial moment. So across the United States, I'm the voice of various water parks. And I'm on screen, like being a mom and showing passes and all this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we just lost our light.
Oh no.
Now it's the dramatic noir part of the night.
Of course. Yep. I'm David.
I'm Lucy.
Yeah. And thanks for tuning in to the Ohio guys, everyone. See you next time.
Peace.